In the previous section, I showed you how to create a Gantt chart from the precedence diagram. Now we are going to use that Gantt chart to add information about the resources. First, we have to identify the information we need before we can work with resources. We have to look at the effect of overtime, the maintenance of material resources, and finally resolve problems related to resource loading. For every human resource, we should know what period that resource is available for project work. What are the experiences that those resources can offer, and what experience they obtained from previous projects, and do they have specific preferences? What is the total time these resources are available for project work? It's typically expressed in hours per day or percentage. The effects of overtime on human resources lead to the fact that their efficiency decreases. During a normal workday, typically 8 hours that people are present at the job, we can say that they are working efficiently. They provide work which is proportional to the time that they are in the office or working on the project. Once the resources exceed that normal time and start working in overtime, their efficiency slowly reduces up to a moment where they are just present and do not perform anything anymore. It is important not to over-allocate resources during the planning stage of a project. We will not allocate the resources more than 100% on the activities. We know that fatigue will lead to reduced performance and efficiency, and it also leads to lower quality standards and eventually security and safety issues. The same happens with material resources. Machines and equipment cannot be used continuously. Machines need regular maintenance and they have to be switched off from time to time. The example is a computer which is constantly working. They may create a very large number of temporary files which fill the memory, and at the end the computer will stop working normally. When you switch off the computer and reset the machine, the memory is cleaned and the machine is rejuvenated. Machines also have to be controlled at regular intervals, and it may include a reset. Just consider the maintenance plan of your car. You need regular maintenance. Airplanes, the same thing. Airplanes have small checkups, very large maintenance sessions, and so on, just to be sure that the airplane is working properly. Computers like workstations and company servers also have maintenance windows. Machines that are not maintained regularly may stop working and provide bad results. Not doing any maintenance may also lead to a worse situation because there may be some parts that get damaged, and typically those parts are controlled during the regular maintenances so that a replacement can be planned. Those parts may destroy machines and make an immediate repair impossible. In a production environment, people know that maintenance is important and the operation of machines can be evaluated by sampling and control charts. Let's have a look how we can resolve problems related to resource loading. On the left-hand side, we have a set of solutions, and at the right-hand side, we have a set of possible issues that may be caused by those solutions. First, we can move the task into the float. But what happens with the overcommitment? It may be moved to another place in the plan. We can extend the duration using float, but again we can have a movement of overcommitment, and we have to be sure that we do not exceed the late finish date of the activity. We can allocate effort non-proportionally, but we have to keep a minimum commitment. We can offload free resources, but only when they have the required skill mix. We can change dependencies between the activities, but we have to be sure that it is possible and what are the eventual risks that may lead to. We can add people, overtime, or technology, but this has an effect on the budget. There may be additional risks, and efficiency may decrease. We can reduce scope, but we have to take into account the triple constraint. The same when we push the end date. Again, it depends on the triple constraint. And a possibility here is to split the project into different phases. Now we know what to do with resources. We know how to deal with them, and now we can start with allocating those resources to the different activities, link them to the position of the activities in the Gantt chart, and evaluate their commitment. We will do that in the next session. So I see you there. Great job and thank you.